good at it. Let me make one more phone call to see if the other one can be on, and then we'll get started. We'll go back over the PIP calculation. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Kathy Kirkland, and this is our summer Forex program that we've been doing for the past couple of weeks, and we're going to continue it on until school get ready to start. And we're going to go over PIP calculations on tonight. So let's see, pull your pens and your paper out, and we're going to go over it, and we're going to do some examples. And I want to make sure that everybody participates. We have about 20 teenagers. It should be about 22, 23 on. And so we're going to go ahead and get started before they hop on. I do small classes so to make it a lot easier and for the children to be able to ask their questions. And we have some very smart ones on here. I have a 15-year-old on here that's been trading for 2 years now. So he's been doing this since he was about 12 or 13 years old and is really good at what he does. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the PIP calculations. And let's see, let's go over here and get started. Okay, quick information on the market. What is a pair? What we trade the euro dollar versus the US dollar. Which is one of the strong and which one is strong and which one is weak. It can help you determine what to sell or what to buy. Now you see all the pairs over here in this corner right here. Let me get my pen so that I could draw on it so that you can see. These are the pairs that we're looking at. These are the pairs that we're trading. These right here. So for an example, we'll trade the Australian dollar against the US dollar, the euro dollar against the US dollar, GBP, which is a Great British pound, against the US dollar, the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, USD against CAD, and so on and so forth. So those are the pairs, the currency pairs that we will be trading, one against the other, and whichever one is weaker or stronger will determine if we do a buy or a sell. Now, when it's talking about the spreads, when we're talking about the spread, because each broker is totally different. So over here is an example. What is a spread? You have to pay the broker before you go into profit. That's why when some says, I'm in the negative, and some said that I'm in the blue, and others can't understand why they're not in the blue or vice versa. You have to pay. It depends on the spread of the broker. The broker will get paid prior to you getting into the trade. So all trades starts in the negative. 9 times out of 10, all start in the negative. And calculating the spread is exercise 13. The 1.3, for an example, 13, the 1.3 pips you may give to the broker. So when you're looking for the spread, these are the spreads right here. To say, for an example, GBP USD, that spread is 32. 3.2 pips is what you're going to pay the broker. Okay, my goddaughter is on here. I've been teaching her Fibonacci's, and she's been doing really good with it. And I will let her explain that. And then plus I want Jade on as well to go back over what he's learned. And of course, I'm going to keep this class going because you guys took an advantage of it. It was open to a whole bunch of people, and it was free. And, unfortunately, the parents didn't follow through with making sure they send in a screenshot of their child, of their active status within the company. So you guys get it for free. And I decided to keep it going. So I teach you everything that I know based off the Fibonacci's, based off of the basic Forex, based off of the cloud and the money line. Okay. All right, so any questions on the spread or the pairs? Any questions? Just unmute yourself and ask your questions. You're welcome, Ashley.
Dr. K?
Uh-huh.
Can you say the spread one more time?
Okay. So it says here, what is the spread? A spread is what you have to pay the broker before you go into profit. All the trades will start out in the negative. So calculating the spread, the example is 13. So if the spread is 13, 1.3 pips you must give to the broker. So if your spread is 32, 3.2 pips you're going to pay the broker.
Okay.
So,
All right. Thank you.
you got it?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
So you may go and just say, for the example, now if you want to make sure you get your money back from the broker, I mean, they're going to get their money anyway, regardless. So if you do, my grandbaby's trying to bust in. If you do 10 pips, 3.2 of that is going to go to the broker. So if you see the spread and you want to calculate it in, if you're doing 10 pips, now 10 is only guaranteed to where it's going to go regardless of the spread. So if you do 10 pips, then you can subtract 3.2 from that, and you may not get that total dollar amount that you're looking for, or you can add 3.2 pips to it to try to even it out. But 10 is all I'm guaranteeing right now. Okay, so you guys see how to do the spreads on that?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So let me clear that. So if and you type it in the chat. So if your spread is 49, how much is being paid to the broker? What's going towards the broker? Good.
49. Oh, she said put the chat.
Yes. Type it in 4.9. Perfect, perfect. Okay, good, great. Perfect, perfect. Okay, all right. So that's how you look at it with the spreads to see where it's gonna go. So we're going on to the next slide. Okay, step one. Now, when you get on to trade with me, and hopefully, you still have time to get up with me this week and get on to trade with me or some of my team members, or if you got on this morning with Randy, he did the breakfast club for me this morning because I had a doctor's appointment. I will call out a trade. This is a call that I make. I would say buy or sell AUD USD for 10 pips. You go over here, you find the pair. You go over here, you find which pair I'm talking about. You click on it, then you click trade. And once you click trade, you go in and you hit buy or sell. And then you go back and you'll be able to modify the pair. Okay, so for an example, let's go, let me close this part out. We go over here. Okay, so I'm gonna say it again. The call is made by me. I will tell you what to buy or what to sell, and I'll say I'm buying AUD USD now for 10 pips. I'm buying AUD USD now for 10 pips. You will click on find the pair, click on it, hit buy or sell. That locks in your entry price. And then you will go back and hit modify and put your finger on it and hit modify and then put in your 10 pip take profit. So whatever you lock in, when you look to the left, you'll see where the your entry price is. And then you would calculate your 10 pips from it and go from there. Now, how to modify your order, we tell you to go ahead and hit buy or sell so that lock you in and the price is already moving. So how you modify your order, you will press the pair and hold. This screen will pop up. When this pops up, select modify. And then next you'll put your take profit and then select modify again. So once you click modify, this will pop up next. Hold on. Let me close that out so I don't be writing all over my chart. Wait, let me go back. Oh, I jumped way ahead. Okay, you'll select modify. Once you select modify, this locks in this one right here to the left locks in your entry point. So when I say 10 pips from entry, this locks in your entry point. And then you will put in the 10 pips, which would be this. I'm gonna show you how to calculate the pips. And your take profit is gonna be this. Okay, so let me go over it again to make sure you got it. Okay, so you will hit buy or sell. Once I make the call, I'll say buy GBP USD now for 10 pips. And you will hit the pair, you'll find GBP USD, hit it, and then you will go ahead and hit buy or sell. And then you will go back to lock it in, you will hit modify, you will hit the pair, you press the pair and hold it. Hold on, baby. Press the pair and hold it. Hit, and then the screen will pop up. This screen right here will pop up. You hit modify. You select modify. You hit modify. That locks in your entry price, which is this. That'll already be there because you already hit buy. That locks in your entry price. Then you go back. Once you hit modify, then you put in this take profit, which is 10 pips from your entry. Okay, so do everybody see that? If you see that, type yes. Okay, Ashley got it. Dawn, Krista, Erica, Kimlin, Bertlin, okay. Carolyn, Anna, do you have it? Deborah, no? Okay, I'm muting. Ask your question. Yes. Anna, unmute your mic, or Shantae, unmute her so she can ask a question. Deborah Hamilton.
Unmuted.
Okay, Anna, you're unmuted. I don't even see your video. Where your video at? Are you on your phone? You didn't connect to audio. Okay, you don't have the mic? Okay, you need to connect to audio. Well, type in your question. Okay, while she's doing that, everybody else has it so far, right? Okay, I'm gonna go over it one more time while she's typing in her question. Okay, so in order to, okay, you're on the desktop. So I'm on the pairs. When I press on a pair, it did not give me the option to modify. That's when you, okay, did you already enter the trade? It's not gonna let you enter a trade. So for an example, I hope you're in demo. So in demo, pull up BTC USD. That's a crypto pair. So pull that up. Desktop, but we understand both. Okay, good. Once you click on this, you have to go back over here to select the pair. You select the pair, look for BTC USD because the market is closed, so you're not going to be able to hit the option modify. The only way you're going to be able to do that is by using a crypto pair. Do you have crypto on your downloaded on your phone? Okay, so once you do it, if you go to BTC USD, press the pair and hold it. Once you select it, press it and then hit buy. and then go back and press the pair again that's already running. It should be in the red or something like that. Press it again. And when you press it again, press the pair and hold it. This screen will pop up. And I believe this is on the iPhone. This screen will pop up. Once you do that, select modify. Once you select modify, look for your entry point on the left side. Now Bitcoin is totally different, so you're not going to be able to do it on there. And then do 10 pips from entry. And then this should be it. But with Bitcoin, I have to show you differently. I have to give you a take profit to where you can go ahead and modify it. But we'll go through that a little later. Okay, but Bitcoin is buying. And are you talking about the desktop, or are you talking about on your phone?
I thought she was talking about desktop. She said, no, ma'am, I'm on my desktop.
You was disconnected to the internet, had to reconnect, so you didn't get my instructions. Girl, all that talking I did. Okay. Okay, so are you trying to put the trade in on your desktop, or are you trying to put it in on your phone? Because I know you have it on your phone. Okay, on your phone. Okay, the regular pairs, like GBP USD, the regular pairs, the market is closed, so it's not going to let you go in and modify. So do you have BTC USD? You may have to add it, but I'll show you how to do that a little later on, so I can keep it going, because we have another class that's coming up with market structure that I want you to get in. But your mom should be able to show you how to modify it, okay? But I'll go over it again. And that's probably Bitcoin that's rising. Go to, okay, everybody pull up BTC USD, enter. On that first screen, go to where the pairs are, and it shows you the spreads. Go to the upper right-hand corner, pick the plus sign, and then add BTC USD. So pull that up, because I'm going to give y'all a trade before we get off here. It's not allowing you to. It depends on their broker. If your mom has Trader's Way, it's not going to let you. They don't do Bitcoin. Is her broker's Trader's Way? Some news just came out. Okay, we're buying Bitcoin. Buy it to, let's see, 98.60. Buy Bitcoin. Let's do 98. No, let's do 98.40. Let's buy Bitcoin, BTC, USD. We're going to buy it to, you got FX choice. Do FX choice have it? It should. Okay, she has Trader's Way, it's not in there. Yeah, she got Trader's Way. Trader's Way don't do it. Okay, do a take profit at 9824. Let's do a take profit there. I don't know. No, that might not be enough. That might not be enough. Do a take profit at 9840. It won't let you trade now. FX shorts won't. Okay. I don't know why FX shorts won't, because crypto is open. 9840. Now, anybody else having problems with doing it? Where is the demo for me? $9840 is what I'm buying. Here goes away is fine. Okay, Ashley, no. Yeah, 9840 is the take profit. Let's do a stop loss. You can go back and modify and do a stop loss at 9800. Okay, so then we'll get back to it. Thank you, Giovanni. Okay, now to go over here and let's calculate some pips. So we got that in and we're waiting on that. So we got that trade in. Let's go, let's continue on with our slides. Okay, now this is basic math. You can take a screenshot of this, you know, and then write it down, and then I'm gonna call on one, and then you just give me the answer to it, okay? Okay, so to take profit for a sale is subtraction. You're gonna subtract, for an example, and we're doing 10 pips. So for an example, 65 minus 10, excuse me, is 55. The take profit for a buy, if you do 10 pips for a buy, you're gonna add, so that's addition. Excuse me. So it's gonna be 65 plus 10, that's gonna be a total of 75. Now for a stop loss on a sale, for an addition, you're gonna, oh my God, you're gonna do a 30 pip stop loss. So that's gonna be 65 plus 30, and that equals 95. So you're gonna add 30 to 65, and then that's gonna be your stop loss. It's gonna be 95. And if you're in a buy, you're gonna subtract. So if you're in the sale, you're gonna add 30 pips to it, and if you're in a buy, you're gonna subtract 30 pips. So in case it goes in the wrong direction, or if it pulls back, you have your stop loss in place. Like we did take profit of 98.40, we were buying, and then our stop loss is going to be 9,800. So it's going to be less than what it is when you buy it. Okay, now step 2, setting a take profit. For a sale, you're going to subtract 10 pips. You'll use the third and the fourth number behind the decimal point. So for an example, if your entry price is 1.30658, your take profit, because you're in a sale, is going to be 1.30558. So you're going to subtract from the third and the fourth number, these two right here. Now, if you're in a buy, you're going to add 10 pips to the third and the fourth number behind the decimal point. Your entry price is going to be 1.30658. Your take profit is going to be 1.30758. Thank you, Don. Giovanni. Okay, so do you get it? So for an example, if our entry price was 1.30998, what would your take profit be for the sale? If your take profit was if your entry price was 1.30998, what would your take profit be for your sale? Type it in the chat. Okay, waiting on y'all. Good. Anna, perfect. Erica, Chaselin, Carson. Well, I think I said that wrong. Nathaniel, good. Ashley, perfect. Okay, so if your entry for the buy, if your entry point was 1.30998, and you're adding 10 pips to it, what would your take profit be? Go ahead, Anna. Good job. Perfect. Tara Lynn, good. Um, 1.30. Yeah, Anna, you rounded up. I forgot about the 8. 31008. Yeah, that last one is your pipette. Yeah, there you go. So you got to keep your pipette on there. Okay, good. So you got the basics of that. Let me erase this, and then we'll go on to the next slide. Okay, step 3, setting your stop loss. This is the amount you're willing to lose. The stop loss, this is the amount you're willing to lose. A stop loss will never be given on my team unless it's Bitcoin or the indices. We let you do, for an example, you can do a 30 pip stop loss because everybody's entry is totally different. So I let you determine that. And the more that you get on with me, the more you'll be able to see it a little bit more. So you'll add 30 to your entry price for your stop loss. Same example like we used a little while ago. Same example we used before. If your entry price is 1.30658, your stop loss is going to be 1.30958. You're going to add 30 to your third and your fourth number for your stop loss. Okay, so if you're buying, you're going to do the same thing. This amount this is the amount that you're willing to lose. You'll subtract from your entry price. For example, it'll be 30 pips. Your entry price is going to be 1.30658. Your stop loss is going to be 1.30358. Okay, so you're just going to do the same thing we did to do our take profit, except you're going to do 30 pips from your entry for your stop loss. Okay, the placements of the take profit. If you have an iPhone, it's spelled out for you. Price is going to be your entry price. Your stop loss is going to say stop loss. Take profit is going to say take profit. And then once you put it in, you hit place. Okay, now on an Android, if you sell, this is the entry for your sale price. You put your stop loss over here on the red line, and then you put your take profit over here on the green line, and then you either hit buy or sell. Now for the buy, your entry price is going to be on this side, on your right side. That's going to be your entry price. You're going to put your take profit right here on the green line. You're going to put your stop loss right there on the red line, and then you're going to hit buy. Okay, so did everybody see that with your Android and with the with your iPhone? The iPhone spells it out. It tells you everything right here. It spells it out. And then you hit place. On your Android, your entry price is going to be on your left side for the sale. Your stop loss is going to go on the red line. Your take profit is going to go on the green line, and then you hit sell. For the buy, your entry price is going to be on the left side. Your take profit is going to be right here, and your stop loss there, and then you hit buy. Okay, did we hit take profit? Almost. Okay, not yet. Okay, we should have hit take profit. Did anybody hit take profit? All right. So you get the post. You made some money tonight. Good job. Good. So the more you practice, the more the better that you guys get. You guys are going to be a great representation for I Build Legacies. So that's why I'm going to keep it going, because there's a lot going on right now. And what better way to overcome and show that this is an easy process than teach the next generation. All right, so we got that part. And then I'm gonna go over this one, and then we're gonna hop on the charts because we got about 20 minutes left. Okay, so now we showed you how to calculate the pips on the regular other pairs. Now, for an example, USD JPY, you will use after the decimal point. You will go after the decimal point. So right here, let me click on this. So if you're gonna, for an example, for USD for the buy, you're gonna do 10 from the decimal point here. So if your entry price is 109.757, your take profit is gonna be 109.857. Always add your pipette. Your stop loss is gonna be 30 pips, and so then you're gonna subtract 30 from the third and the fourth number. Now, if you're in a sale on USD JPY, you're going to take 10 pips from your entry price is going to be 109.75, and you're going to calculate here. You're going to subtract 10, which your thing is going to be 109.65, and your stop loss is going to be 30 pips. You subtract, you know, you got to carry and all of that. So your stop loss you're going to add, and it's going to be 110.05. So just remember, when you see USD JPY, you're going to subtract 10 from the left side of the right side of the decimal towards the end. Okay, any questions? And everybody made profit tonight for those that could get in Bitcoin. So everybody made profit. That's good. I want to make sure that you post it on Facebook like you did the last time, and talk about it. So let's go ahead and go to the charts. Let me pull up the chart. Let me find my web analyzer. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna show you a trick here to find your next high and your next low. Now, what you're gonna do is, I always look to the left. I always look to the left. So this, you're gonna learn this with Jeff tonight. Those that are 18 and to 13 or 14. This is on 5, and let me click on and make sure this is on 15. Let me go to a regular pair. I'm gonna do EUR USD. Shante, help me find a clear shot. I'm looking for something that's a little more clearer.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me find one for you. No, not that one. So everything is consolidated towards the end. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find your pair. Okay, GBP AUD. Okay, you see where this is pointed down. Your candle is pointed down. Your cloud is going down. All your candles is below the cloud, so that means that it's a sell because it's below the cloud. You're going to look to the left for your next low. Now you see your Chiku span, which I call the money line, that's pointed down. Your Chiku span moves your current candle. Okay, that moves your current candle. So that's telling you when this moves, those candles move. So you're going to look to the left of this green line to find your next low. And when you look to the left, you see that this is the next low, right? So if you had got in when the TK crossed here, and you want to know how far down it was going to go, you follow this green line. Okay, so it broke past this point and it went down here, so you know that it went there. So this is how I teach the kids how to do it. So if you're looking to the left, you're looking for your previous low. This is the money line. I call the money line. You're looking for your previous low. Once it's here, you know that it's going to pull up to here. So I tell you to go over here and you trace that. You trace this line going up because it stops right here. That's the top of the green line. You can't see it because of the candle. So you go over here and then you know your next move is going to come right back up to here. And you see here it's going to come down. And you know the next stop is going to come right back here. Then you see it's going to pull up to there. You know it's going to go right back up. And then it's going to come down to here. Do you see how that mirrors it? Was that too much? Type it in the chat if you got questions. Now this is probably where there you go, Anna. It's a mirroring effect. If you get a clear piece of paper, what do you call those papers you can use with the dry erase marker on it? You can go over here. After you see where it's going, it's coming all the way over here. It goes up, come down, goes up, and then come down again. It repeats the same thing over there. So everything that's done to the left, it repeats itself all over again. The patterns don't change. It goes, it does it over and over again. The money line shows you exactly where it's going to go before it pulls back and then go back the other way. Before it goes back the other way. Okay, so Don, you said no? Hold on. Don, unmute. Did anybody else get it? Everybody was quiet.
No, I was saying no, I got it. I see how it repeats itself.
Oh, okay, okay. This is kind of what I was talking about with the multiples of 9, 36, and 63. Yes, Anna. Good job. Well, you know, she's extra smart, so I don't know about all that. But yeah, it makes sense. But in the cloud, the original settings is 9, 24, and 52. 9, 26, and 52. So it's still in there. So you can be sure it will do this every time. It always does it. It repeats itself. Even if you're naked charting, if you look for the previous high and previous low of the last candle, it always go right back there to it. So for an example, now market structure, when he gets on, he's going to show you. So you're going to look right here. This is your last high. You're going to measure it down to where it's going. Hold on, let me change that color. I hate that color. This is your previous high right here. So the way I determine my low, so if I see this, let me mark it, my horizontal line, which you'll see this. This is where it started at, right there. And then I'm looking for my next low. Mostly when we're on IML TV, I'll measure these off. I see that it came right back here and it tested. So it tested the base of that. If it breaks through, now wicks don't always count. But if it breaks through that, then I know my next low is going to be down here. And my lowest low is going to be down here. So if I knew that it was going to come and then it was going to pull back, now this is based off a 15-minute chart, then I would draw my line. I would finish drawing it. If I wanted to stay in it longer, and I would put up with the pullbacks, and you see how I got this lined up right here. Looking to the left. You give yourself some room in case you throw a wick, but you see how I got it lined up right there? Overall, the trend is a sell. Okay, did that make sense? So if you follow that green line, it tells you where every pullback is going to be at. But to secure the bag, you go for your next low. And then after it pulls back, you know where it's going to pull back. You can ride it down. This is how I call the 10 pips really quick. You can ride it down, and then you can turn around and ride it right back up. So I know that I can secure the bag at 10 pips right here. So let's measure it and see how many pips it was. Just with coming from there to here, that was 30 pips. If you got in time to TK cross, and then going down to here, that's 30 pips. So if you know that it's going to come right here, then pull back up. So we said it was going to pull back up right here to here. So let's see how many pips we can ride it back up. Once that take profit hits, we can ride it back up to here, which is a total of 16 pips. So I'm more of a range trader. I ride it up and I ride it back down because it tells me exactly where it's going to go, unless news is out and it's affecting the news. Okay? So what I want y'all to do is practice that part for the next week or so, and we'll schedule another time to get back on to see how you guys are doing. So everybody got down calculating the pip. Now I'll be on tonight trading crypto later on, and you guys can hop on, and I'm just going to do buy and sell. I would not be teaching the money line on there. So if you ask me anything about the money line parents while I'm up teaching IMLTV or teaching the other, I won't answer because during that time, people mostly just want the signal. Okay? They mostly just want the signals. So do anybody have any questions so far? And we're going to stop right here so that you're ready to get on the next training at about 7:30. Okay, Aisha. Yes. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, so all of you that made money, let me know what you made. Disclaimer, past results do not guarantee future results. Trading foreign currency can be risky. So we're not making any income disclaimers. We're just letting you know what we bought and what we sold and how much we made off of it. So unmute and say it out loud because I'm posting this recorded. Okay, Don, well, you don't have to unmute. Don made $6.24. Good. All right, Don. Who else? With a 0-1 lot, perfect. Brianna, $1.40. You made $1.98. Good. $3.50. These are my kids, guys. That first time trading, well, second time trading with me. Martha, $7.69. Aisha, $3.50. Crystal, $7. Tara Lynn, $2.26. Is this the 6-year-old that keep doing standard lot? $226.10. Good job. Nathaniel, $1.40. Perfect. This is in demo. Some of them are in demo and some of them are live. Good job. Excellent. Anybody else? No, we did it. We do smart. You do a standard lot in demo. I know that's right. Okay, Tanya, $210 using the standard lot. All right, come on. Good job. How do you say your name, baby? Clarines? I'm you to say it. $10.44 in demo. Excellent. So the GBP pairs, AUD, we'll be going short, right? GBP versus GBP AUD is what you're meaning to say. Actually made $6.78. If it's in a downtrend, yes, that means short. If it's in a buy, going up, that means Claracine. Okay. I think I said it right. Yeah, so if it's going up into a buy, that means you're going long. Perfect, perfect. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this part. I'm trying to make sure I go nice and slow, but accurate to where you guys can get it. And most of you probably already got it, but I want to make sure that you're doing it really good. And this is how you trade the ECC11 strategy. So when it'll give you an alert. Now, this does not mean that you do not know how to trade on your own or anything like that. You're going to eventually learn how to trade on your own. The ECC11 strategy that I created, which is in reference to the scripture, Ecclesiastes 11:1, where it states that it is good to enter into foreign trade because you never know what bad luck this world is going to give you. And you need a minimum of 7 streams of income in order to survive. So what the ECC11 will do, it will give you an alert. If it pops up green, it says potential buy on BCHUSD on the 5-minute time frame. But we're going to do the 15. We'll always do the 15. So on the 15-minute time frame, it called for a sale on NEO USD. This is crypto. So once you get the alert, you click on it. It'll pull up that pair. It's telling you that it's selling. This was 2 hours ago. So it's telling you that it's selling. You look at it to see if it's still selling. You go to the 5-minute and you go to the 1 minute to confirm. You go over here to the 5-minute and double check to see if it's going down. And then you go to the 1 minute to see if it's going down. If all 3 of them are going down in the same direction, which keep in mind, this was called 2 hours ago. So it's now pulling up. So what we would do is get our trend line over here. We'll pull up the horizontal line, place it anywhere on the chart, go to coordinates, type in the entry point was 11.89. It's at 11.95. Click on that, click OK. It will drop down to where it's at, where it was called at. And then we look over here for the time, the UTC. The time was given at 21:45. So you go back over here, you pull up your vertical line, and you will find 21:45 down at the bottom, and we listed at the bottom. You scroll it over until you see 21:45. It's in this area, and I can't get past 21:42. I'm moving too much. So we'll put it right here. Make that purple. Make that a little thicker. So it called for the sale over in this this area right here. And it went down. And let's see how many pips that was. From here, where that red line is, to where we got the yellow line. No, it didn't go down. It pulled back. Did it pull back? It only did a couple of pips. Yeah, so it pulled back. So we wouldn't enter that trade. So this is you double checking your trades to let you know whether to get in or not. Like we just did, we did Bitcoin, and well, we profited off of that one. So crypto is a lot different. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So it didn't drop much at all. Dropped a little bit, pulled back, but that's how crypto does. So we'll do one on, let's do one on the Forex pairs, and then I'm off. So GBP AUD on the 15-minute, the one we just did was called in the sale. That was 5 hours ago. So we get a horizontal line, put it anywhere, go to coordinates, type in where it was called at, 79293. And that was right before the market got ready to close. We click on it, it moves it there. Then the UTC time was at 18:59. We'll go over here, click the vertical line. find 1859. Oh, I hate when this goes like that. It's 1859. No, not there. Okay, y'all see how I'm moving it? Okay, for time's sake, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So it's pretty much right where the TK cross, right over in this area, right over in here. And let's measure it to see how many pips that was. And you measure it down to where it stopped at. Let me go back over here. Measure it down to where it stopped at, and then it'll tell you how many pips. And I just showed you how to calculate the pips to that, and that was like 18 pips. Okay, did y'all see that? Did y'all get that? Is that making sense? And I will make sure that, Shantae, can I start a Telegram for the kids? So that way they can ask their questions in there.
I mean,
yes, good
am I supposed
job.
to tell you no?
Yeah, we can start a Telegram for the kids.
Am I supposed to say no? I don't understand. Was I supposed to say no?
Okay, and we'll post this video in there for y'all to look at it until we get back on. Okay, so I got 2 people that says yes, it makes sense. Okay. Crystal, good. Yes, we got it. Good. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you guys being on here trading with me. This is our summer trading for those that are out of town and can't make it. And I appreciate you guys getting on here. I want to make sure that you know at least the basics. Terralyn, it'll take a minute, but you'll get it. Trust me, you'll get it. And we're trying to keep it simple, and we will, keep repeating the same thing over and over. And so Shantae will add you to the Telegram. So parents, let them download Telegram so that they can ask their questions in the chat. They may not want to ask them on here, but make sure they can ask their questions in the chat and everything again. So you guys are sworn to secrecy. You cannot pass. Well, you can pass it. I know you can't. I don't know. I'll get ready to post it on my own YouTube. So. But if you want it, for those that are good, and there's the link to join the chat, and we will be Shantae will post in the Telegram the next training, which will be in about 25 minutes for market structure. If you think it might be too much, do not get on. But just to help you out, to get you to learn it a little bit more. Okay? You're welcome, and please. Guys, do me a favor, post on Facebook. That's all I ask since the class is free. Post on Facebook how you had a training again on tonight, and while training, how you're welcome. Anna, use your mama's Facebook page. If you don't have a Facebook page, parents, post it for them. And get on there and post how you made money with Bitcoin, how you got in and it went into profit. Don't tell them your dollar amount. Just tell them that you made money off of Bitcoin. Yeah, Instagram too. And tag me in it, Anna. Yeah, post it on Instagram, post it on your social media, and tag me in it. So that's all I got for today. You guys have a great weekend. For those that'll be in Houston tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow morning in Houston. We'll be doing a live training session there. All right, everybody have a good night, and see you on the market structure in a few minutes.